Hi everybody, I'm at the underground bathhouse in Paradise Valley today. This is a home that I've visited before. This is a different version though. I thought I'd try out one of the other options. That's Texarium down there that you can see. And our property is in this little own world space. And the entrance just here. So not far from the ritual stone. And this place is like a huge mansion in its own world space, but an underground one. Look at that view, it's a beautiful spot. I think the mod author's done a great job on making a really beautiful setting for this place. I love the mountains and the trees and the waterfalls, and you better get used to the sound of water. It is a bathhouse after all. And you'll find them everywhere. Pools. Places to just sit and dip your toes like this one up here. And the place is full of staff, helpers, followers, vendors, and you can bring your own people here too. You can store 15 NPCs here. So for those of you that like to collect followers, Cynic, I'm looking at you, then this could be a good option for you. Lazy Puss. And you can just sit down on the edge using the towel. There are lots of little features like this. It's very nice. And this outside deck area, it's got a bar and somewhere to sit out. You can follow the sun. I feel like I'm on holiday when I come here. Look at that. And another pool. This would be party central, wouldn't it, with all your followers? And all these pools. And also, by the way, it opens up new dialogue options with your followers. You can ask them whether they want to be banged up in your jail, or if they look evil, then would they like to go to the dark area of the house? All sorts of dialogue options open up. It's ever so clever. Okay, so the actual home is enormous. And certain things about it stand out to me as being very memorable. This version is the sexy version. Basically, it's Solitude on speed. It's very nice. You can have a wooden version or vanilla. And there are loads of different areas to explore. Here's the dark area. I struggled finding that last time. But now I think I know this place pretty well. Obviously I've doomed myself by saying that. The restrooms are great. Really nice restrooms. The water is permanently on, so you have to switch it off. And this use lean. You can lean on literally every surface in this place. It's amazing. Really get involved with your house. And the loo, sit, feel better. That made me laugh like a drain last time I saw that, and it's still funny. It's kind of charming, you know? And if you want to swim in a pool of blood, then you can. Lie down on that thing. And look at that throne. Pretty grim. And yet, for all that, it's actually quite cheerful in here. I think the colour of the walls is very bright and clean looking. The key for the jail cells is here. And you can deposit your prisoners' belongings in those safes. There's even a loo in there, look at that. And the beds aren't too bad. You know, for a jail and a torture room. It's quite jolly, really. And then the actual cells. So you can just imprison your followers. Serana would end up in one of these. For sure. She never stops whining. Okay, so that's your dark area. That's pretty nifty. I'll try and stick to one floor at a time. So next to that, your private quarters. Which are very nice. There's some sweet little decorative details. A nice bed. Another restroom. And this wardrobe, which is just amazing. You can, for example, I can place 6 helms on there. I have no clue what I've got on me. Oh, that'll do. Ta-da! Gloves. That is brilliant. I love that idea. You're not going cold, nice and cozy, 2 fires. And there are loads of weapon plaques scattered throughout the place, so I'm not going to mention it again. Also, a nice private library. I don't know about you, but I like the idea of having a little library of my own off my bedroom. It's very nice, isn't it? And this too. It's not overly done, it's not overly cluttered, but there's still some nice elements. And his and hers bar, sinks, and a shower, and the loo. So I really like that. Do you see what I mean about the place being enormous? How pretty that is. And then as you go on round, you have this gorgeous pool. So beautiful. And another tub. A throne. And then one of the things that I just couldn't get my head around last time I was here is this. Your staff quarters are all up here. Their beds are up here and they just sleep together in their undies. I feel like I should be buying them pajamas. So this is kind of odd, isn't it? If it was another load door, I wouldn't mind, you know, if it was private. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Do you think that's weird? But that is a stunning view right there. And you can toll that waterfall off if the noise gets on your nerves. And everybody uses that pool. You'll see people dipping in and out of that all the time. There's a church, well, a chapel next door with all the shrines. And a pretty nice display room. It's not vast. I like the treatment of the wood on the weapon racks. A bit classier than the norm. And there's a fair few. Plus for your unique displays. Very posh red cushions. So room for, you know, not just your normals, but some other interesting things too. And books. Okay, the Armory is a little bit of an anomaly. I don't think of this when I see Armory. A couple of beds and a practice range. That's kind of strange. But maybe it's a translation thing, I'm not sure. But anyway, somewhere to practice your spells and your archery. Alright, so that's our top floor. And then downstairs there's yet more. That is quite stunning, isn't it? Wow. As is that. And there's a shower here. And a sauna, which the staff also use. How nice! Look at that little sun in the corner, that's adorable. My door handles are still broken. It's not this mod. And there's this little cave for you to do some mining. Really is useful. Excellent cave, dungeony type sounds in here.
Need something?
Nope. No, no thank you. Okay, so the maintenance room is pretty fab. There's a lady that works in here, bit Cinderella, dressed in rags, and she sleeps in here as well, poor thing. Not in the posh beds upstairs. So you have your workroom. alchemy. All the usuals. Enchanter too. I like the safes built into the wall. And then there's a bar that's usually manned with somebody. Loads of booze. And then this very classy kitchen. Somewhere for the staff to eat. I love the rugs on the table. And you can see the quality of the furniture is pretty poor. There's a couple of really nifty features in here. There's your oven and a cooking pot. This incinerator. Check that out. That's awesome. And, you know, you can turn every single one of these taps on. And then next door in the cold store, you have this little guy, and this was the first time that I ever saw one of these mini frost atronachs. Bloody lovely, excuse my French. He's adorable though, isn't he? I want one in real life. So cute. Pain in the neck to go adventuring with at normal size. They always block the passages and get in your way, but when they're that size, they're so cute. So yeah, love the kitchen. And another loo. There is no excuse, is there? Alright, well, I think we've completed the whole tour. I think it's a great place. I still think it's a great place. I loved it the last time. I'm not sure if I prefer the wood version of it or this stone version. This is very nice. You can also change those tapestries that you can see on the walls. You can have nudie ones if you want an adult theme. You can generally choose a naughty theme throughout this place. And it, you know, crikey, the fact that you can bring all your people here too. But there's room for 15 of them. That's pretty awesome. Look how amazing it looks at night. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh wow, okay, well I'm going to leave you with that gorgeous view. I'll call that the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I always love to read what people think, and I will see you soon for the next one.